Hello everyone, welcome to Gradeup, India's largest online learning platform. So today we have again come up with a set of 20 MCQs for you dated the 14th of January 2021. These MCQs will be helping you in actually guaranteeing you the current affairs portion, which is a very important part of your BBA and hotel management preparation. Now, you must be knowing, definitely understanding that current affairs and static GK is not a part of your class 12 syllabus or your school syllabus at all. So, this is very new for many of the aspirants, and sometimes they become a big hurdle. We are here to help you in crossing that hurdle. Keeping that in mind, guys, let us straightforward dive into the questions for today. The very first question of the day. Chief Minister of Odisha, Naveen Patnaik, virtually inaugurated the first of its kind to educate and bring awareness on basic fire safety measures among the people. Okay? Particularly students. What kind of a park was this? Was it A mega park, B, an Agni park, C, fire park, or was it D, the safety park? It's a very simple question, and the answer to this is C, the fire park. I'll give you some more information about the same. See, Sir Naveen Patnaik inaugurated the first of its kind fire park to educate and bring awareness on fire safety measures among its people, especially students. It is located inside the premises of the Odisha Fire and Disaster Academy of Bhubaneswar. Okay, now let's go to the next question. See, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority has set up a panel of experts called Health Insurance Advisory Committee, which will be headed by which of the following? Is it A, Subhash Chandra Kuntia? Is it B, Ajay Tyagi? C, Shekhar Dutt? Or is it D, Rajkumar Senapati? It's a very simple question, and I want you to have a look at the options and tell me which one is correct. Okay, the answer for this one is A, Subhash Chandra Kuntia. Let me tell you some information about him. So, the IRDAI has set up a panel of experts called the Insurance Advisory Committee to examine the availability of health insurance products in the country, considering the need of the Indian society, and recommend suitable products and processes to it. This expert committee will be headed by the IRDAI chairperson Subhash Chandra Kuntia and will have a member non-life as the vice chairperson. It has a term, the committee which will be made will be of a term of 1 year. This is the information that we have on this question. Now let's go forward and see question number 3. See, the Swiss brokerage major UBS Investment Bank has projected the Indian economy to contract to what percent in the current fiscal year 2021, which ends in March 2021. Which of the following is the correct options for the same? Is it A 7.5, B 8.9, C 2.5, D 6.7? The answer is a very simple one. So have a close look at it and tell me which one you think is the correct option. The answer for the same is A, 7.5. So the Indian economy is set to contract by 7.5% in the current fiscal year 21 ending in March 2021. They expect the economy to rebound at 11.5% in the fiscal year 22, and by 23 the GDP growth is expected to stabilize at 6%. This is the information of the Swiss brokerage UBS Investment Bank. Let's go to the next question. Okay. So RBI has set up a group to study which of the following activities of regulated and unregulated players due to the growing instance of fraud. Is it A, digital lending? Is it B, card transaction? Is it C, soft loan? Or is it D, credit card? Have a look at the options. Tell me which one you think is correct. Okay. The answer for the same is A, digital lending. Let me tell you the options for the same. See, the RBI has set up a working group to study digital lending activities of the regulated and unregulated players due to the growing instances of fraud in digital lending space. Okay. This group will suggest steps to regulate digital lending, including online lending platform as well as mobile lending. It will evaluate digital lending activities and assess the penetration and standards of outsourced digital lending activities in RBI regulated entities. Okay. Okay. Now let's see the next question. The BofA Securities expects the GDP growth of India for the current financial year to contract by how much percent? Is it A, 7.9, B, 6.7, C, 9.3, or is it D, 9.3% or 4.2%? Have a look at the options. Tell me which one you think is correct. Okay. Okay. So the answer for this is B, 6.7. See, apart from the projection of 6.7% contraction, it has projected the economy growth at 9% in 2021 to 22 if the vaccine distribution is done in the first half of the new fiscal year. But it expects GDP growth prospects at just 6% if distribution is delayed to the second half of 2021 to 22. Alright. Next question. Padma Shri winner D. Prakash Rao has passed away. He belongs to which field? Is it A, economy, B, social service, C, sports, or is it D, medicine? A very simple question here. D. Prakash Rao. The answer for this is B, social service. See, so social activist and Padma Shri winner D. Prakash Rao has passed away. He was basically a tea seller based in Cuttack who spent his entire life, entire earning to educate slum children through the school Asha O Ashwana, which he started in 2000. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next question. In India, the Armed Forces Veterans Day is observed each year on the 14th of January since which time? 2000, 2017, 2018 or 19? Okay. So the answer for the same is B, 2017. See, the Armed Forces Veterans Day is observed on 14th January since 2017. Okay? To acknowledge and honor the selfless devotion and sacrifice of our veterans in the service of the nation. It was initially called the Armistice Day, and in 2021 marks the 5th Armed Forces Veterans Day. All right. Okay, so this is the question. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Dash has virtually released a book called Making a General a Himalayan Eco, authored by retired Lieutenant General General Konsam Himalay Singh. What is the answer for this question? Okay. Is it A, Sikkim, B, Manipur, C, Assam, D, MP governor, or Madhya Pradesh governor? Who were the people who actually sent it? Okay. It's a very simple question again, because we have already discussed a question on this topic recently. It was not the exact question, but a different angle of the same topic. The answer for this is B, Manipur governor. See, the Manipur governor, D. Najma Hepatullah, has virtually released a book titled Making of a General a Himalayan Eco. It is authored by retired Lieutenant General Konsam Himalay Singh at Darbar Hall, Raj Bhavan in Imphal. It elegantly summons the essence and imperatives of the superior command of one of the most formidable forces in the world. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Okay. So, the next question is, Dash will be the chief guest at India's Republic Day parade on January 26th. Sri Lankan president? Is it B, Suriname president, C, the Maldives president, or D, the Australian president? Which one do you think is the correct option? So initially, if you know, the chief guest was supposed to be the Prime Minister of the Great Britain, but because of some issues, because of the new strain of COVID in Britain, he chose not to come and to stay back. That is the reason a new chief guest has been introduced. And this chief guest is B, the Suriname president. See, the president of the Republic of Suriname, Chandrika Persad Santokhi, will be the chief guest at India's Republic Day parade on January 26th. As I told you, initially Boris Johnson was supposed to be the chief guest, but because of the grim coronavirus situation in the UK, he could not come in. Alright, now let's go. We are halfway through. A little bit more is left. Very important questions. Please try to see. Okay. So the union budget slated to be presented on February 1st is going to be completely in the wake of the ongoing coronavirus. So what is about it? Is it going to be A, themeless? Is it going to be B, paperless? Is it C, sanitized? Or is it going to be D, technical? See the option and tell me which one is going to be correct. The answer for this question is B, paperless. See, the union budget is going to be completely paperless in the wake of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. It is the first time since independence that budget papers will not be printed. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. See, the fourth edition of the Dash Festival, Mao in Manipur, was virtually inaugurated by Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Okay? Which festival are we talking about? Is it A, the Thabal, B, the Cherry Blossom, C, the Chongba, or D, the Falgun? Have a look at the options. Okay. The answer for this is B, the Cherry Blossom. See, this year, the authority decided to scale down the festival due to the ongoing pandemic situation. Yeah. Let's go to the next 13th question of the day. Indian American Ved Mehta has recently passed away. What was he known as? Was he known for his singing, his acting, his writing, or his dancing? Which of the following is the correct option for the same? Okay. Okay. So the answer to this question is C, writing. See, Ved Mehta was an Indian American novelist who overcame blindness and is known as the 20th century writer most responsible for introducing American readers to India. This is the option here. Now let's go to the next question. The RBI has imposed a penalty of 2 crore on which bank for non-compliance with certain provisions of directions? Is it SBI, ICICI, DUESH, or the Federal Bank? See the options. Tell me which one you think is correct. Okay. So the answer for this is C, the Dash Bank. See, the RBI has imposed 2 crore for non-compliance with certain provisions of directions concerning interest rate on deposits. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to question number 15. The first ever ice climbing festival was celebrated in which valley? Was it A, the Kashmir Valley, B, the Galwan Valley, C, the Nubra Valley, or was it D, the Siachen Valley? Okay. So the answer for the same is C, the Nubra Valley. In Leh, the first ever climbing festival was celebrated in Nubra Valley. The 7-day event was organized by the Nubra Adventure Club. Okay. Now the next question. Okay. So we are done with the questions of the day. We have completed 15 questions today. And I'm very proudly announcing to you the new plan that Gradeup has come up with. It is a Gradeup super plan, which is called the Ummeed Ki Jeet special offer. In this, we are giving you a special discount which would be applicable for many other courses that would help you in actually choosing your career in the right direction. Whether it is the CAT, IIFT, CMAT and other MBA examinations. There are live courses as well as mock tests with it. Please use the code HOPE40 to avail the same offer. We have an ongoing crash course for the BBA and Hotel Management examinations, which has been launched on the 12th of January 2021. Alright, so I hope you could be a part of our plan and hopefully you will be getting many good mentors on our platform. Thank you so much for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed the session today. Please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.